Yo, my people, them CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video, and it's the match preview for the Chelsea versus Wrexham game in our first pre-season friendly. Kickoff is at 3:30 p.m. UK time. It's due to the fact that our pre-season tour is in the USA. It's the time difference, but I will be doing a watch along for it. So you guys, I hope to see as many people in there as possible. Leave your score predictions down below. The winners will get a shout out during the match review. And boy, oh boy, I'm just so excited because it's the first game in 40 plus days that we've seen of Chelsea playing. The last time we saw us play was under Mauricio Pochettino. And now we are under Enzo Maresca. He is the man in charge now. And you, man, I'm very, very excited and very curious to see what he does with this team. From tactics to playing against the best teams, as well as what he can get out of our whole entire squad. Can he make our defense much better? Can he make our midfield much better? Can he make our strike force much better? We won't know until the Premier League season starts, but we'll get a clear insight to how he plays during pre-season. And it's going to be very, very good times. I'm expecting to see us play so well as we did last year during preseason. That was probably Pochettino's best period, if we're going to be honest. So with the players we have now, hopefully he can get the best out of them. And speaking of the players, I'm going to tell you guys every single player who will be or who has traveled to the USA with the team right now. And this is it. Goalkeepers, Robert Sanchez, Marcus Bettinelli, Eddie Beach, Lucas Bergstrom. Those are the goalkeepers. Defenders, Reece James, Malo Gusto, Josh Akumpong, Wesley Fofana, Axel Disasi, Tosin Adarabioyo, Benoit Badiashile, Levi Colwill, Ben Chilwell, Renato Vega. Midfielders, Carney Chukwuemeka, Romeo Lavia, Leslie Ugochukwu, Kenan Drewsby Hall, Andre Santos. Forwards, Nicholas Jackson, Christopher Nkunku, Raheem Sterling, Mikhailo Mudryk, Noni Madueke, Armando Broja, Tyreek George, Mark Gu, and Angelo Gabriel. That is the team who had traveled to the USA. We have notable guys who are not there. Cole Palmer, Conor Gallagher, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. They are all not in the squad right now because of how far they got during the Copa America and Euros, respectively, as well as Marc Cucurella, who had won the Euros with Spain, as well as Enzo Fernandez with Argentina within the Copa America. So big you man up. And those are the players who will be joining up. But these are the players who are definitely not going to be taking part during pre-season. First one, Trevor Chalobah. It's unfortunate for him because he did have a good end to the season last season. I personally would have put him in the squad, but the club had been trying to sell him for more than a year now. We're just going to be honest. I don't necessarily agree with it, but we have a lot of options in midfield. It is very sad. Enzo Maresca even said it in his press conference that it's very sad. He's basically getting forced out, but it's just is what it is. It's not like for me that he's our best right centre back. We have a lot of options, and to be honest, he was injured for a lot of last season. So I just know that not everyone's gonna be here forever. I'm not trying to dwell on it. It is unfortunate. Things could have been different, but this is what it is. It is what it is, man. But he's not gonna be in the squad. He most likely gets sold. As well as him, Kepa is not in the squad. We're trying to sell him. Cesare Casadei, he is not in the squad. We're most likely to try to sell him or send him on loan. As well as that, Dodi Petrovic, he's not in the squad either. Some people are saying it's down to injury. We're trying to get in. We've been linked with new goalkeepers. Maresca apparently said that he doesn't want Petrovic as an option, so that's the reason why. But these are the guys who are not in the. These are the guys who are not in the squad, and I've read out the guys who are. So for me, I just want to be able to see what the team will be like under Enzo Maresca. And now, speaking of Enzo Maresca, I'm going to tell you guys some key points he said during his press conference, and this is it. So Enzo Maresca stated this in terms of his philosophy. This is what he said, and I quote: "My philosophy is quite clear. We try to dominate the game. We try to keep the ball as much as we can. It is difficult and it is not easy, but overall, the idea is to be aggressive on the ball and off the ball." And on top of that, he also said, "I am here for the same targets as the club. When you join a club like Chelsea, one of the biggest and best clubs in the world, you have to try and win trophies or at least compete. These two things I am interested for, because not only to see how he plays, how we are aggressive, not just off the ball, but on it, and to see how he makes us compete with the best teams, to compete with the best. We have Manchester City on our first Premier League game this season. We play them during our pre-season tour. We need to establish the connection with the players. The players need to establish the connection with Enzo Maresca and his playing system. They have been training with him for the last 2 weeks, but now we're going to have some good games. Soon going to be playing Real Madrid and Manchester City. These are some good tests and be able to see how good our players can be, because we now have a team that have been together for more than a year. Our young talents, they are growing up and they are getting more experience. So for me, it's going to be a very, very interesting preseason. And hopefully everything goes well. And most importantly, no one gets injured. Hopefully no one gets injured, most importantly. So for me, I just hope that that is the case. But obviously for me, on that note, that's what Enzo Maresca said during his press conference. I'm going to read you some things that Reece James said during his press conference. And this is big because he is the captain. And this is what he said: "I am in a good place. I have got a long pre-season as well, as I am serving a 4-game ban from last season. But I'm in a good place and I'm excited for the season. The last 16 months have been frustrating, whether that be suspension or injury, but I'm really excited. I feel like I'm in a good place for the season, and I cannot wait to get playing and find my rhythm again." In terms of Maresca coming in, he said that there is a lot of adjustments to make to the new system whenever a manager comes in. There's a lot to take on board, but we are excited and I can't wait to get started. He was asked a question on what his goal is for the season. He said, "I want to stay fit and be on the pitch." That is his aim. To be fit, stay on the pitch. That is his aim. We all know that if Reece James is fit, it's a long day. Best right back in the world. The best right back in the world. If he is fit, there is no one that will be able to compete with him, in my opinion. His all-round game, it's a long day. And if Maresca gets him to invert, because with Maresca's system, he will be inverting our fullbacks. If Reece can invert into the midfield, this is a long day. The pass range that he has, he even won the best player in the championship at Wigan by being a midfielder. So this is the quality that he has. And I hope that Maresca can unlock it, because if he can unlock certain guys, it's due to be long. It's due to be long. But that's just things that Reece James said during his press conference. Now, after all of that, I'm going to tell you guys my predicted XI for this game. It's not a preferred one because I don't necessarily have a preferred one. Everyone in preseason is going to play. Everyone will most likely get subbed off at 45 minutes or 60th minute. There will be wholesale changes during the first half and second half. But this is my predicted XI. I'm going to go with Robert Sanchez in goal. Right back, I'm going to go with Reece James, of course. Centre backs, I'm going to go with Tosin Adarabioyo and Levi Colwill. Left back, left back, I'm going to go with Ben Chilwell. Then centre midfielders, Carney Chukwuemeka, as well as Kiernan Drewsby Hall and Andre Santos. On the left, I'm going to go with Mikhailo Mudryk. On the right, I'm going to go with Noni Madweki. And up top, I'm going to go with Christopher Nkunku. That is my predicted XI for this game. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and opinions down below on that. There is not a score prediction from me. Score predictions in this preseason is, in my opinion, irrelevant at this point because it's about fitness and seeing what our team can do. Whether we win or lose, it's not the end of the world because these are not competitive games, but it is good to win games, to build that momentum, to build the winning mentality, but it's not the end of the world. I just want us to perform well. I want to see the hunger. I want to see the tactics and see everything that my wrestler can do to get the best out of our team. That is the main thing. And like I've already said, the game will start at 3:30. I'll be doing my watch along from about 3 o'clock. So you guys, please join that. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook at CFC_Blue for more Chelsea content. Hope you guys enjoy your day, and I will see you later. I'm CFC Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.